Alright, so good morning everyone, welcome back to another day of Fargo's Soul Mod. Today, it's Thursday, like actually Thursday. You may remember that yesterday, I spent a good chunk of the intro talking about the fact that it was Thursday, I was looking forward to Friday, and a lot of you were very confused. I had some comments saying, well, here in America, it's Wednesday. So what happened to me? Did I board a flight to Australia? Is that why I'm a time traveler? No, I've gone I was going to say lockdown crazy, but my mouth was like, just say the L and then don't say anything else. Well, that's the literal definition of taking an L. Wow. Yeah, I've just lost my marbles. That's all it is. I really did legitimately think it was Thursday yesterday. And Courtney had to remind me that it was Wednesday, and it broke my heart. I thought today I was going to wake up and enjoy my show. No, it's Thursday today. Heartbroken. All right. Well, that was an intro. I'm just going to leave that in. Fine. We'll do it. We'll leave it in. All right? No jump cuts. Today is all about the Eye of Cthulhu. That's right. I promise, though, by the end of today's episode, if we do not beat the Eye of Cthulhu, I will cancel the series. Ooh, adding a little bit of spicy drama. So after yesterday's episode with the many attempts, I got some tips from you lot. Number one, I'd say the most common one is, all right, James, remember life lanterns, heart lanterns, add them in. So I added in 9, which is all that we could make. Good thing is about these is because we've done the King Slime so many times to get this blade, this amazing blade, which I refuse to swap out. We had a lot of life crystals kicking about. So we got that. We got the extra regen. And then I also got a tip that said, all right, James, in the final phase, if it's dashing up, move like in this direction a little bit, and then you'll miss the moonsicles. Okay. That's going to be hard to do. So I didn't include this yesterday, but we now have full platinum armor, which gives us a set bonus of an extra 4 defense, which is awesome. I'm excited about that. But yeah, it's more practicing today. So I do want to acknowledge, by the way, in the final part of the fight, when I was watching the footage, I felt the exact same way as you lot do, where you watch it and you go, all right, James, why are you walking into everything? I'll tell you, when you're actually the one doing the fight and you've got a little bit of adrenaline and tunnel vision and you're thinking about lots of things, it doesn't look like that. I know it's really strange, right? This seems like, it seems like somebody who's like awful at a game explaining like where you've gone wrong. For real though, I was watching it back and I was like, this looks so dumb. I am like actually walking into everything. Okay, so today, we're pushing on. We're enduring. I really do love this weapon, by the way. I did have some people say, go get a shotgun. The problem with a shotgun is it fires slow. It's true. It does fire slow. The damage is higher, sure, but it fires really slow. And with a boss that's moving like this, I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe today what we'll do is I'll do a couple of attempts. And you know what? If I just fail them all, I should go get the shotgun and try it. But I do believe, honestly, because this sword is free firing and it's fast, and the fact that the Eye of Cthulhu is rushing by, and the fact that this does like, you know, up to 20 something damage, I think it's alright. Kind of alright? I don't know. Anyway, how you all doing? You all alright? How was your Wednesday? Was it good? I hope it was. I hope it was better than my Wednesday. Oh, honestly, I was heartbroken when I found out the day of the week. I have never felt more like confused by a lockdown than yesterday. Oh, it was bad. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna live commentate this first attempt. This is gonna be my warm-up for today. And the reason we're doing this, number one, is to talk about some of the things I learnt about the fight as I was doing my many attempts and being silent. And then also, number two, it's great if, say, for example, you didn't get the chance to watch yesterday, but you saw the thumbnail and you're like, all right, I'll click on a Chippy video. I'll see what he's up to. Welcome. Welcome back. Hope life is well. So this phase, obviously, we've got lockdown, all right? This is the Eye of Cthulhu. It's like the normal Eye of Cthulhu, but he's got some blue minions, and that's okay. We don't mind the blue minions. Honestly, these are all right. If I was begging for a change, I would say maybe these could drop some hearts, all right? Maybe I could save some of those hearts for the final phase. Mr. Fargo man, that would be very nice. Thank you very much. But what I really want to talk about is the phase after this, which is when we get the teleportation phase, because I realized that when I was jumping along like this, I was actually taking more hits than I needed to, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. We probably, admittedly, we could swap something out because we don't really need the second jump now, but we'll talk about that in a bit as well. Actually, no, I'll talk about that now. I did a few test runs, by the way, with the, well, I did 2 test runs with the slimy shield. I couldn't really get it to hit what I wanted to hit, so it just felt like I didn't really need it. Okay, right, here's what I learned. So this is about to start teleporting, yes? Okay, no, wait, no, it's not. All right, what we want to do is before we get it into the teleportation phase, we want to make sure that we are inside of the good zone. And the good zone for me is this area here with the life crystals. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to reverse it, and it's about to teleport. And I'm going to show you what I mean by the new jumps. Okay, we're going to bring the fight up. Anyway, so this is it. All right, that's a bad one. So I realized that if you have a nice high jump after you've done the grapple technique, you won't get hit by the moonsicles if you stay in a straight line. So as you can see, I'm no longer doing my jumping technique. So I'm jumping in the air, letting myself drop down, and then I'm using the Hermes boots to avoid everything else. I'm still not a perfect player, of course, all right? Nobody's perfect, other than Mr. Fargo man himself, all right? The god amongst us. But yeah, so this is what I learned, and it actually does help you out a good bit. The reason why you want this to help you out is mainly because in the final phase, if we're going to win it in the way I think we're going to win it, it's going to be an endurance fight. And when it comes to an endurance fight, what do you want? You want endurance, so you need as much health as possible so that you can survive, basically. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I go into the final phase with my health and without a cooldown on my potions. But like I say, it's not perfect, not a perfect player. But let's see if we can bring it into the final phase. This final phase is going to be rough. I like haven't learned enough about it. Oh no! Oh! If the fallen star hit it and that's how we won the fight, I think I would retire. I'd be so happy. I'd be like, all right, we've peaked in life. That's okay. What was I talking about? No idea. Oh yeah, final phase. I've got no idea what I'm doing still. I really don't. Oh, I'm hoping to wing it. Okay, that was bad. All right, so that's exactly what you don't want. That is awful. That's exactly what you don't want. You don't want that to happen. All right. Nah, I still don't get this phase. I'll just be honest with you. I was hoping that today I would come in with a little bit of clarity. The clarity being, well, you know, you did a lot of it yesterday. Maybe it's ingrained into the muscle memory now. It has not. I still get hit. But like I say, if this is an endurance fight, so if you come in with the right endurance, we're taking 11 hits a shot, for example, on a good one. You could, for example, get hit like 10, 15 times. Is that right? Is that the right amount? Okay, well, now's the warm-up. Now we know. All right, I'll jump into the second one, and I'll be quiet until the final one again. Oh my god, I think I've actually figured it out. So you walk like that, and then reverse. Oh, that's it. So you walk a little bit as it's charging, walk back on it as it's not. Wow, that's it. I've actually figured it out. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yep. That's the movement. Now we just need to actually, like, yes! Now we actually need to win the fight is what I was going to say. All right, that's it. I figured it out. That's right. That comment clicked with me right at the last second. So that's cool. So if it's going to charge this way, so it's to the right here. You walk a little bit like this. Once it's gone up, start walking the other way. Just like that. You don't get hit. Oh, that's amazing. That is so cool. That makes me so happy that it was you lot that gave me that. So I don't think we got the special weapon, unfortunately. But we did get this. Agitating Lens. Grants immunity to Berserk. 10% increased damage when below half HP. While dashing or running quickly, you generate a trail of demon scythes. That is so cool. That is so cool. I love it. I absolutely love that. That was exhilarating. It was fun. Fargo, Mr. Fargo, man, you've done a good job with that. You actually have. That was so sick. For a second, I was like, Crimson Seeds? Really? Oh, that was cool. I really did love that. That was so sick. Okay. All right. So I'm going to have to farm now for the for the fight, basically. I'm just going to have to keep farming until we get the weapon that we want. I think knowing the weapon that we got from the King Slime was so good. I'm like, we gotta keep farming for them. I think it's too much fun not to. Right, so let's put that on. Ooh, okay. So you chuck out those demon sights pretty quickly, actually. Look at that. Oh my god. That is cool. So these look different than the last time I saw them, I'm fairly certain. Fairly certain the last time I saw them, they were like, yeah, it was completely different. That is so cool. I can't believe we've done that. All right. I hope you lot are impressed, because I listen. I'm a good YouTuber, I swear. Oh, that was cool. That was really good. We even got a little bit of moolah for that. So what we'll do is we'll go put that in the piggy bank. I should really move the piggy bank, basically. I'm so happy. I'm like actually over the moon. That was so good. Okay, right. We've got a whole day to wait now. So we need to get working on the Brain of Cthulhu next. That's right. Is it the Brain of Cthulhu? It is the Brain of Cthulhu. So when does a goblin army spawn naturally? Has a 1 in 3 chance of occurring every dawn if one shadow orb has been destroyed and the player has 200 health. Right, I think we should probably get moving on with that then. Because, admittedly, if we can beat the goblin army, we got the Dryad. So does the Dryad... I always assumed that the Dryad moved in after King Slime. Does she not? Because I've been like, obviously I've been on this world a lot. You would imagine I'd have had one by now. I always thought it was King Slime. I did. I was quite surprised. Okay. Yeah, let's grab some bombs. And we're going to go destroy a shadow orb. And yeah, if we can get the chance of a goblin army, especially while I'm like on the world lingering around farming, I think that's going to be awesome. So let's grab some bombs. And let's go to the Crimson. The funny thing about the Crimson is I have tried to go to the Crimson so many times in this Let's Play and just been absolutely stomped the second I get there. So I'm hoping with my newfound passion and glory, that's not going to happen. Oh, alright. So what was that? A spider fangarang. Oh, okay. Can stack up to 3. That's kind of cool. So it's a boomerang. Hey, look at that. That's not bad, actually. If you had a couple of those, 3 of those, so you could fire them out, like, endlessly. That is actually really cool. I might try and, well, I mean, I probably won't do it purposely, but if I could get some of those, that would be awesome. Because I imagine when we, like, build out an arena for the Brain of Cthulhu, we'll probably fight a bunch of spiders, regardless. That is cool. Man, alright. I don't know if you can tell, but the episode tonally has shifted. I am so happy right now. Like, I really do feel like I've earned a good victory. Because I put in a lot of attempts yesterday. I edited a lot out. Like, I was, like, playing Terraria for, like, nearly 4 hours. I'm like, alright, the grind starts again tomorrow. Second fight, we get it. Oh, that's so cool. It does make me so happy. Alright. Throw a bomb in there. Oh. Pop. There we go. Nice. We got a gun, finally. So we can get an arms dealer, which is cool. I guess this is one thing. It's funny because I was like, oh, if I get a boomstick, I'll just go speak to the arms dealer, go buy some bullets. We don't even have one. And it's unreal. That's quite cool. Alice the Brewer has arrived. So I will admit, I'm so happy about that. Mainly because with everything going on in this Let's Play, farming and all that for buffs, I don't really feel like we have the time. Oh yeah, I've got to be, oh god, I've got to be careful because, no, oh god, I'm getting steamrolled. I've got to be careful because we don't have our lucky horseshoe on. Wow, that was a good stomping. I might farm out for some of these spider fangs. I actually might come back now and get some more of those because they're quite cool, to be honest. All right, so I'm back in the Crimson. My plan really is at this point to kill time and get some more of these. Oh, God. Please. This is my worst nightmare. I wanted to point out a film. I don't know if anybody's ever seen it. But there was a film when I was a kid called Eight-Legged Freaks. And I can't remember how I ended up watching it. But basically, like, we had it on VHS as a kid. And I remember, like, banging it on thinking, oh, I wonder what Eight-Legged Freaks is all about. Because if I remember right, like, as a kid, like, we just had a big stack of videos. But never, like, in the cases or anything. And oh my God, the spiders in that film are horrific. And I do wonder, I really want to check it out as an adult and see if it's as bad as I remember. Because I remember these spiders being awful. Like, I remember there's like, if I remember the plot of the film, it's that a boy lets, no, wait. All right, these people are contaminating the lake, all right, with nuclear waste. All right, nuclear waste is kicking about. And these spiders get loose from a laboratory. They blend with the murky water. And we get giant spiders. And if I remember right, there's a scene where one burrows itself inside of some old lady's bungalow. Pops out the wall and eats a dog. And the idea of that is awful. But if I remember right, like, it's played off a little bit for laughs a lot of the film. But that is, like, actual nightmare fuel. Who made that? And why did you make that? What made you think, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll have a speedy spider that burrows in the walls and eats dogs. Because I don't know about you, but that is horrible. It's awful. All right, so I don't actually need... We're weak, by the way. Like, just to throw that out there. Let me get out of here. We're so weak right now. Okay, right. Yeah, we're just killing time. So we got all three of the spider fangs. So let's see. What are they like? It's all right. I kind of thought they'd fire out a little bit faster, weirdly, once I had multiple, but the signs were there. Right, I'm going to wait around. Basically, just killing time. I'm going to go kill time until we can do the Eye of Cthulhu again. So now that it's nighttime, I'm beginning the farming for the Eye of Cthulhu. I will say, I do have a house thing to go and do that I wasn't expecting today. So today's episode will likely end up being a little bit shorter because basically once I've got what we're farming for, I have got to head off, unfortunately. But hey, if I get it first time, that would be amazing. So this is my first attempt without the, without the second jump. And I'm wondering if it's going to affect us all that much. I think mainly we'll see that in the second phase. But the good thing is, this demon scythe is actually coming in pretty big. And as we run away from the fight, you know, during the second phase, I think this is going to be, I really do think this is going to be awesome. Okay, so like, as you can see, it kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to do because it's like all about the timings and such. But it does give more damage, and I think that's going to help us long term. Right, so let's get it running this way. Okay, we're getting that. What? We're getting that new phase. Bam. Okay, let's see. Does it do any extra damage? I actually think it's working well. It is working well. And the good thing about this is that once we, you know, when it comes to like getting into the final phase, the endurance phase, which is still going to be an endurance phase, because I imagine I'm not going to be able to dodge, you know, perfectly every single time, even though I know the pattern. You know, getting this phase out the way quicker is awesome. Right, so, comes in this part, and then we walk this way. Okay, comes in this way, and then we walk that way. I think I'm walking a bit too fast. I think that's what I'm doing. All right, so we just want to walk a little bit that way, and then that way. Okay, so a little bit that way, and then that way. Yeah, this is so good. I love that I can do this now, because I honestly thought this was going to be a nightmare forever. Okay, then that way. Yeah, that's so good. It still takes us a long time, like, to do the final phase. But we are doing better. So a little bit that way, and then that way. A little bit that way, and then that way. Okay, a little bit that way, and bam. The fight is complete. Did we get that item? Oh, we did. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. The Terraria RNG was like, James, we know you're busy. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we got the Leash of Cthulhu. So, I do remember this a little bit. It's your own little Eye of Cthulhu. How cool is that? Sorry, my voice broke then. I've still got a little bit of a cold. I've just like regressed into a teenager. Oh god. Oh, that's so sick. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's cool as well because like we got lots of Crimtane ore now. Yeah, I think this is so sick. I wonder if we can do the Brain of Cthulhu with this. I really hope so. So tomorrow we're going to be doing the Goblin Army. I think that's going to be awesome. So I'm excited about that. I'll probably like, yeah, I think tomorrow what we'll do is we'll make sure that that's the focus of the episode. Especially so that now we can actually start picking up the pace a little bit because, you know, I don't want to drag the series, you know, at the points where it doesn't need to drag. But a challenge is a challenge, man. This was great. Right, so thank you so much for watching today's episode. Guys, as always, if you enjoyed it, give the video a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And a big shout out to our channel members rolling by on screen right now. Right, see you in the next one, guys. Peace.